Highness Thakor Saheb Mandhatasinhji, President of the Board of Trustees, with Rani Saheb Kadambari Devi, His Highness Maharaja Vijay Raj C of Bhavnagar, and Thakur Saheb Kirti Kumar Ji of Lathi, and Rani Saheb Usha Devi, with Thakur Saheb Jitendra Ji of Mooli and other dignitaries as they make their way to join us. Let us all put our hands together to welcome them. Right in front of you, standing in smart readiness, are the NCC cadets who will be displaying their incredible skills in the parade. Proudly holding the school flag is leading cadet Mahavir Chawla of the Navy Wing. Cadet Hitaj Vanik of the Navy Wing has been tasked with leading the march past. The flag bearers of Kohilwar, Halar, Jhalawar and Sorat will be Cadet Harry Gondalia of the Army Boys Wing, Cadet Rajveer C. Rathod of the Air Force Wing, Cadet Khushi Unatkar of the Army Girls Wing, and leading Cadet Jarveer C. Rathod of the Navy Wing. The Navy Wing will be led by Petty Officer Virali Mehta. The Air Force Wing will be led by Sergeant Ojas Deshmukh. The Army Girls Wing will be led by Sergeant Drishti Siani. The Army Boys Wing will be led by Sergeant Kriship Akbari.
बाएं मुड़ेगा, बाएं मुड़।
Ready? 1, 2.
We will take part in the athletic sport of the Rajkumar College Rajkot. In Royal competition. Respecting the rules and regulations which govern them. And desires of participating. In the true spirit of sportsmanship. For the honor of our college. And the glory of sport. Jai Hind!
Ready? 1, 2.
May we have the permission to begin the event, so?
I declare the annual Athletic League 2023-24 open.
Thank you, sir. Break! 0-3 में दाहिने मुड़ेगा, दाहिने मुड़.
Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest for today is His Highness Thakor Saheb, Mandhatasinhji, who is an eminent old boy and the president of the board of trustees. He is actively involved in real estate, agriculture, and takes a great deal of interest in heritage tourism. He is also involved in the conservation, preservation, and retrofitting of monumental and heritage buildings. Sir has the position of the Director in Tourism Corporation of Gujarat from 2010 to 2017. He was also the Chief Ambassador of the Rajkot district from 2012 to 2015. Apart from the political interest, he is also an executive member of the Parliament of Mumbai. It is a privilege to have you among us today, sir.
Please turn your attention to the lap of honor. May I now draw your attention to the left side again, from where our leading athlete, Mahir Thang, will be carrying the Isha Jalika, the ceremonial torch. Mahir has represented the school at the national level in under-17 basketball and is a promising athlete. We also have Diya Lunagaria who is joining him. She was the Victor Luderim of the year 2022-23 and was also awarded with the Digvijay medal in the same year. Let us wait and watch who becomes the winner of the invaluable Victor Luderim of the Let us wait and watch who becomes the winner of the invaluable Victor Luderim prize today. The ceremonial torch is now being passed over to our old girl, Miss Kamakshi Gohil, who will kindle the flame of occasion, the Samaya Jyoti. She was the recipient of the Victor Luderim of the year 2012-13.
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्तिः 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 अग्नि 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 वर्ज्यो अग्नि ॐ द्यो शान्ति अन्तरिक्षः शान्ति पृथ्वी शान्ति रापः शान्ति रोषधयः शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्ति विश्वे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्व शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः ॐ शान्तिः
As all of you are aware, our athletic sports is conducted entirely by student officials. All the students who have had this privilege over the years have gained a reputation of being extremely fair and hardworking, which is amply proved if any proof is needed. Indeed, by the fact that in all these years, the results have never disputed, in spite of stiff and at times razor-edged competition. Glue yourself to your seats, buckle up your emotions, as we are going to roll on with this event. Now, may I invite Mohit to take over from here.
Thank you. The student officials for today are sure to impress you all. We wish them good luck. The student officials for today are as follows. Student officials on the field. Starters. Vachi Hans. Vishwam Khapandi. Judges at the finishing line. Neeraj Singh Jadeja. Madhav Solanki. Timekeepers. Mahek Dobaria. Khushi Jogi. Mayank Badarshahi. Daksh Goswami. Announcers Vineet Patel, Ashvi Kothari, Vishwa Tilwani, Mohit Khokhri. Victory stand Kavyaba Rana, Oves Lokhandwala. Finishing line ribbon Mishwa Lodhia, Aditi Dangar, Dhanshri Fofandi. Result slip carriers Shiv Priya Kachawa, Hiteshwari Jadeja, Rudra Vag. Track judges Aditi Hirani, Rahi Kodiyatar, Kavya Kotak. Record keepers Astha Thumar, Hisha Padia, Aryan Wala. Event in charges Rishwa Gosai, Twisha Rayani, Vishwam Khapandi, Dishank Salet, Meet Bhut. Paraphernalia Karansi Wala, Rudra Ahir. Prizes House Captains 12th grade. Student spectators, overall in charge, Gayatri Fofandi, Manav Vadher, Jash Chorwadi. Under the dynamic leadership of our principal, Mr. Yash Saxena, we have made progress in leaps and bounds. This annual athletic meet opens new avenues for the upcoming athletic talents. Indeed, a new chapter will be written in the glorious history of RKC. Without taking much time, let us plunge into witnessing the thrilling races that are about to commence. It is a pleasure to invite Vineet to join me in giving you every update of the events.
Thank you, Mohit. As the famous saying goes, winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. I am sure that each of these races will help our students to imbibe qualities of discipline and endurance. The first event is going to be for the intermediate boys who will be running 200 meters. This is the first call for the intermediate boys. The first lane, Hasim Sumbhania, Jalawar House. Second lane, Darshan Mehta, Halar House. Third lane, Harshal Bhitaria, Sorat House. Fourth lane, Rohan Dalwani, Gohilwar House. Fifth lane, Mansia Borad, Gohilwar House. Sixth lane, Vedant Waghela, Gohilwar House. Every participant will have one dedicated track. Each participant should be within the track during the race. All the races today will require agility, swiftness, and physical strength. So I request everyone to encourage our sports stars with a big round of applause. As the race commences from near the Ranjit cricket nets, we have the Gohilwar house in the lead of the race. He is being challenged by the other houses as they come about the Drangadra hall for the 100 meters of the race. The Jalawar house has taken over the lead of the race and is being closely followed by the Sorat and the Gohilwar houses. As the 50-meter line is crossed, it is a huge effort from all of the houses. What an amazing beginning it was. It has left us all amazed. Moving on. Now we have the intermediate girls who will be running 100 meters. This is now the first call for the intermediate girls 100 meters race. First lane, Suvi Mehta, Sorat House. Second lane, Swara Patil, Gohilwar House. Third lane, Nyasa Kansagra, Gohilwar House. Fourth lane, Vanshika Gadhia, Gohilwar House. Fifth lane, Nishtha Karotra, Sorat House. Sixth lane, Sanya Siddhatar, Gohilwar House. All the very best to all of the runners. The girls are off to a start, and we now witness the Sorat house in the lead of the race. The inter girls are giving it their all as they now cross the 50-meter mark of the race. And with a spectacular effort, the Sorat house clinches the lead of the race and wins. It was refreshing to watch such an incredible contest between the girls. Results: Intermediate boys 200 meters race. Second runner-up of the event, Harshal Bhitaria from the Sorat house. Runner-up of the event, Vedant Waghela, Gohilwar house. And the winner of the race, Hasim Sumbhania from the Jalawar house. A huge round of applause for all of the winners. Next, we have the junior boys who will be running 100 meters. At RKC, we are trained to take up challenges from a tender age. As we witness the junior boys sprinting and carving a niche for themselves, here is wishing them good luck. This is the first call for the junior boys 100 meters race. First lane, Mauryadatsi Jadeja, Halar house. Second lane, Jyot Wanparia, Jalawar house. Third lane, Khamir Keshwala, Sorat house. Fourth lane, Lian Bambhania, Jalawar house. Fifth lane, Aryan Kathad, Gohilwar house. Sixth lane, Kanishk Sharma, Gohilwar house. All the best. As the race commences from near the Drangatra hall, we can witness the Halar, Gohilwar and the Sorat houses competing for the lead of the race. The Halar house has managed to take the lead of the race and wins. It is a close call between the Jalawar and the Sorat houses. Results: Intermediate girls 100 meters race. Third position, Nyasa Kansagra of the Gohilwar house. Second position, Sanya Siddhatar, Gohilwar house. And the first position goes to Suvi Mehta of the Sorat house. A huge round of applause for all of the winners.
We shall now witness the junior girls who will be running for 100 meters. This is the first call for the junior girls. Lane number 1, Adwaita Jain of Halar house. Lane number 2, Padmaniba Jadeja of Jalawar house. Lane number 3, Dhyana Ganatra of Halar house. Lane number 4, Shimoli Parekh of Halar house. Lane number 5, Aryan Kathad of Gohilwar house. Lane number 6, Himashri Barana of Halar house. The race has now begun and all the competitors are trying to catch up. Halar house is now leading the race, followed by Jalawar house. Good job, Halar. Can we have a round of applause for these girls? Results for junior boys 100 meters race. The third position goes to Kamir Keshwala of Sorat house. The runner-up for the event is Kanishk Sharma of Gohilwar house. And the winner of the event is Mauryadatsi Jadeja of Halar house. Cheer up, audience. Now hold on to your seats as our senior boys compete in the 100 meters race. This is going to be a spectacular race. This is the first call for the senior boys. Lane number 1, Mahir Thaim of Sorat house. Lane number 2, Harsh Kuwara of Halar house. Lane number 3, Khushal Hindustani of Gohilwar house. Lane number 4, Raj Motwaria of Halar house. Lane number 5, Shan Badar Shahi of Jalawar house. Lane number 6, Neil Salet of Jalawar house. The race has now commenced and Halar house is taking the lead. Jalawar house has got a lot of distance to cover. All the competitors are trying to catch up. Well done, boys. Results for junior girls 100 meters race. The third position goes to Dhyana Ganatra of Halar House. The second position goes to Shimoli Parekh of Halar House. And the winner of the event is Adwaita Jain of Halar House. Good going, girls. Next to take on the flight are the senior girls who will also compete for 100 meters. The spectators wait in anticipation for the sprint. Wishing them best of luck for the race. This is the first call for the senior girls. Lane number 1, Mahi Pitthar of Halar House. Lane number 2, Diya Lunagaria of Sorat House. Lane number 3, Riya Pathan of Halar House. Lane number 4, Hiya Dodia of Halar House. Lane number 5, Nupur Salet of Jalawar House. Lane number 6, Diva Lunagaria of Kohilwar House. The race has begun and it's a neck-to-neck competition between the Halar and the Sorat House. All the other houses are trying to catch up. Sorat House has now taken the lead. Results for senior boys 100 meters race. Shant Badashahi of Jalawar House. The runner-up is Mahir Thaim of Sorat House. And the winner of the race is Raj Motwadia of Halar House. Please give them a round of applause. Now, the tiny tots are ready to prove their mettle. Put your hands together for the prep boys as they run for 50 meters. This is the first call for the prep boys. Lane number 1, Haji Bhaya of Sorat House. Lane number 2, Mohammad Jugadia of Sorat House. Lane number 3, Vedraj C. Jadeja of Halar House. Lane number 4, Pratik Pomal of Halar House. Lane number 5, Aryat Bose of Sorat House. Lane number 6, Rivan Janani of Jalawar House. The runners are off and all the houses are trying to catch up. It's a neck-to-neck competition between the Halar and the Sorat House. And Halar takes the lead. Good job, Halar. Results for senior girls 100 meters race. The third position goes to Hiya Dodia of Halar House. The second position goes to Mahi Pitthar of Halar House. And the winner of the event is Diya Lunagaria of Sorat House. Audience, can we have a round of applause for these winners? Last but not the least, we shall have a 50 meters race for the prep girls. I request the audience to motivate the young runners. This is the first call for the prep girls. Lane number 1, Pushti Ramani of Sorat House. Lane number 2, Mahi Chauhan of Halar House. Lane number 3, Arna Raval of Sorat House. Lane number 4, Twisha Thumar of Sorat House. Lane number 5, Dhyani Pipalia of Sorat House. Lane number 6, Pari Patel of Halar House. The race has commenced and Sorat House is taking the lead, closely followed by Halar House. It was a neck-to-neck competition and we wait for the results. Results for prep boys 50 meters race. The third position goes to Mohammad Jugadia of Sorat House. The second position goes to Haji Paya of Sorat House. And the winner of the race is Vedraj C. Jadeja of Halar House. Good job, boys. With this, We shall start with the next set of races, the relay races. Each runner must hand off the baton to the next runner within their own track. This event will make the crowd go bananas.
The first relay race for the event is of the junior boys who will be competing for 4 into 100-meter relay. The audience is requested to encourage the runners throughout the course of the relay. This is the first call for the junior boys relay race. First lane, Sorat House. Second lane, Jhalawar House. Third lane, Gohilwar House. Fourth lane, Halar House. As the first relay race commences, all of the houses are on the charge. While they pass the squash courts, the Jhalawar House has taken over the lead of the race from the Halar House. The batons have now been exchanged and the Jhalawar House is on a charge. The Halar House is being closely challenged by the Sorat House while the Gohilwar House is catching up. As they pass the Mandhatasinhji cricket nets, the runners are giving it their all. The Sorat House has now taken over as the runner-up of the race. The Jhalawar House is still on a charge and the Gohilwar House has now caught up on the Sorat House as they begin the final leg of the race. The runners have now crossed the Drangadra Hall for the last 100 meters of the race. The Jhalawar House is on the lead and it is a close call between the Sorat and the Gohilwar houses. The Jhalawar House cruises to a lead and it is now to be seen who is the runner-up between the Sorat and the Gohilwar houses. Results: preparatory girls 50 meters race. In the third position, we have Pari Patel of the Halar House. In the second position, we have Pushti Ramani of the Sorat House. And in the first place, we have Mahi Chauhan of the Halar House. A round of applause for all of these little girls, please. The second relay race for the event is of the intermediate boys who will be competing for 4 into 100-meter relay. The junior boys are all set to ensure that their house wins. This is the first call for the intermediate boys. In the first lane, we have the Sorat House. In the second lane, we have the Jhalawar House. In the third lane, we have the Gohilwar House. And the fourth lane, we have the Halar House. The race has now commenced and the Sorat House is on a charge as they try to catch up. The Halar House is being closely followed by the Gohilwar House. As the batons are now exchanged, we see a change of leadership and the Halar House is in the lead, closely followed by the Gohilwar and the Sorat houses. All three houses are competing for the lead of the race, and as they pass the Mandhatasinhji cricket nets, the Sorat House has taken over as the lead runner of the race. The Gohilwar House is now closing up on the Halar House as they pass the Rangadra Hall for the final 100 meters of the race. We again witness a close run between the Gohilwar and the Halar houses. The Sorat House is now on the charge. It is the last 50 meters of the race and the Sorat House has had a commendable performance, closely followed by the Gohilwar and the Halar houses. The bar has just reached higher. Results: junior boys 4 into 100 meters relay race. With a timing of 1 minute and 10.11 seconds, the Sorat House is in the third place. Gohilwar House is in the second place with a time of 1 minute and 9.81 seconds. With a time of 1 minute and 8.06 seconds, the Jhalawar House clinches the first position. Next, we have the junior girls who will be competing for 4 into 50 meter relay race. The race shall commence from the squash courts. This is the first call for the junior girls. In the first lane, we have the Sorat House. In the second lane, we have the Jhalawar House. The third lane is taken by the Gohilwar House and the Halar House is in the fourth lane. The race has commenced and the runners have now crossed the basketball courts. The batons have been exchanged and the Halar house is in the lead. The Sorat and the Gohilwar houses are now competing for the second place of the race. The batons have all been exchanged for the final 100 meters of the race. The Sorat and the Jhalawar houses are giving it their all for the third position. The final 50 meters of the race begins and the Halar house is cruising towards the victory. The Jhalawar house has now taken as the second runner-up and the Gohilwar and the Sorat houses have a close call between them. Results: Intermediate boys 4 into 100 meter relay race. With a timing of 1 minute, the Halar house is the second runner-up of the event. Gohilwar house is in the second position with a timing of 59.74 seconds. And the winner of the race is the Sorat house with a time of 59 seconds. Congratulations to all of the winning houses. Moving on, we have the preparatory boys who will be competing for 4 into 50 meter relay race. The tiny tots are set to give their very best and impress the audience. This is the first call for the prep boys. In the first lane, we have the Sorat house. In the second lane, we have the Jhalawar house. In the third lane, we have the Gohilwar house. And in the fourth lane, we have the Halar house. All the very best to the little boys. The tiny tots have started the race on a competitive note and we see the Halar house being challenged by the Gohilwar house. The Jhalawar house and the Gohilwar house are now catching up on the Halar house. The third leg of the race begins and the audience is requested to cheer them as they now cross the 50-meter mark. The Jhalawar house has surprisingly taken over as the lead runner of the race as the last 50 meters begins. The Halar and the Gohilwar houses have a close call between them while the Jhalawar house takes victory. Results: Junior and preparatory girls 4 into 50 meter relay race. In the third position, we have the Gohilwar house with a timing of 39.54 seconds. The runner-up is the Jhalawar house with a time of 38 seconds. And the winner is the Halar house with a time of 36.74 seconds. A humongous effort from all of the houses. Despite their short age, the preparatory boys left us all amazed. The second last relay race shall be the senior and the intermediate girls running a 4 into 100 meter relay race. The girls are sure to leave their mark on the track. This is the first call for the senior and the intermediate girls. The senior girls are on a charge. The Halar house has now crossed the squash courts and the Sorat and the Jhalawar house have a close call between them. The Halar house has now again taken over the lead of the race and the Jhalawar and the Sorat houses are sure giving each other a very close competition. The Sorat house is now challenging the Gohilwar house as they cross the Ranjit CG cricket nets for the third leg of the race. The Gohilwar, Sorat and the Halar houses are competing for the first position. The batons are soon to be handed over for the 100 meters of the race. It is a close call between the Jhalawar and the Gohilwar houses while the Sorat house is on a charge. The Halar house is following in close pursuit. And the Sorat house takes the win of the race, closely followed by the Halar house. A round of applause, please. Results: preparatory boys 4 into 50 meters relay race. Third position, Halar house with a time of 39.52 seconds. Second position, Gohilwar house with a time of 39 seconds. And the winner of the race is the Jhalawar house with a time of 38.52 seconds. A round of applause for the tiny tots. And now, a lightning race between the senior boys in a 4 into 100 meter relay. The race is going to be an amazing and a tightly competed race and a spectacle for the audience to watch. This is the first call for the senior boys. The senior boys are off at a lightning speed. The Halar house is on a charge and the Sorat and the Jhalawar houses have a close competition between them. The Halar house is cruising now and the Sorat and the Gohilwar houses are trying their very best to finish in second. The Jhalawar house has surprisingly caught up and has joined the fight for the second place. Can the Halar house win the race as they are now in a lead? The Gohilwar house is catching up on the Jhalawar house and the Sorat house is in close pursuit. And now we have the final 100 meters of the race. The applause should not stop as now we witness a spectacle between the Jhalawar and the Halar houses. And the Halar house answers the question with a resounding yes and takes the victory. Results. Senior and intermediate girls 4 into 100 meter relay race. Gohilwar with a timing of 1 minute and 10.28 seconds takes the third position. The Halar house with a timing of 1.8 seconds takes the second position. And the winner of the race is the Sorat house with a timing of 1 minute and 7 seconds. Congratulations to all of the houses. Results. Senior boys 4 into 100 meter relay race. The second runner-up of the event is the Gohilwar house with a timing of 53.31 seconds. The runner-up of the event is the Jhalawar house with a timing of 52.17 seconds. And the winner of the 4 into 100 meter senior relay race is the Halar house with a timing of 51 seconds. A huge round of applause. Well done to all of the races. Now we will be observing a martial arts display.
Taekwondo originated in Korea and was developed during the 1940s and the 1950s. Taekwondo became an official Olympic sport in the 2000 Sydney Games, gaining global recognition. The 5 tenets of the sport are courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit, promoting moral and ethical development. Taekwondo is practiced by millions of people worldwide, making it one of the most popular martial arts globally. 4 boys took part in SGFI National Taekwondo Championship. The exposure boosted the morale of the children. In the year 2024-25, we are trying our best to secure at least 1 medal. Also, the girls will be participating in the IPSC Taekwondo Championship this year. walking alone in a road and someone comes and catches your hand. In general situation, you would put the opponent towards yourself. That would strengthen opponent's grip. Instead, tighten your fist, go close, put your hand from inside, posture your leg and pull. Suppose someone is sitting on you and grabbing your neck. In that situation, fold your hands, press them on opponent's elbow, use your feet and put them on opponent's leg. Once you are settled, push and slide. Someone is sitting on you and grabbing your neck with your legs locked. In that situation, use your right hand and put them on your opponent's left hand. Now use your left hand to support your right hand. Tighten your knees and turn. Nowadays there are cases of stampede in temple and shopping malls and a lot of other places. In such situations, if we slip and fall, we should curl our body sideways, touching the elbows with knees and stay in that position. Let people run over you. With that, we are now into the most exciting event of the day, the tug of war. The staff members will compete with the current 12th class students. What a sight to behold as the titans clash. Wishing good luck to all. May the deserving team be victorious. It's a tough competition and a lot of pressure too. Let's see who wins. The race has commenced. I want everyone to please put your hands together for them.
Good going, ladies. Let's clap for them. Good start, teachers.
Let's see who crosses the finishing line.
Let's clap for the teachers.
It was fascinating to watch the ladies giving their best and winning the event. Let us acknowledge their efforts by giving them a huge round of applause. The moment we all are eagerly waiting for has arrived. Yes, the prize distribution ceremony. May I please call Vineet to announce the results?
What a memorable day it was. A mesmerizing and commendable performance by all our student athletes. It was dignified by the esteemed presence of members of our Board of Trustees. We now enter into the prize giving ceremony of the annual athletics meet 2023-24. The athletics standard trophy, boys and girls. Let me call upon Thakor Saheb of Muli to the honors. Preparatory. Champion House, Surat, with a total of 9.43 points. Juniors. Champion House, Halar, with a point of 9.73.
Thank you, sir. Let me now gracefully call upon Thakor Saheb of Lathi to give the next set of awards. Intermediates. Champion House, Gohilwar, with a total of 12.35 points. Seniors. Champion House, Gohilwar, with a point of 12.41. Thank you, sir. The Athletics Champion House, boys and girls. It is my pleasure to invite His Highness Maharaja Rahul Vijay Ji of Bhavnagar to give away the awards. Preparatory. Champion House, Surat, 67 points. Juniors, Champion House, Halar, 113 points. Intermediates, Champion House, Gohilwar and Jhalawar with 67 points each. Thank you, sir. We now call upon His Highness Thakor Saheb of Rajkot, Shri Mandhatasinhji, to give away the next set of awards. Seniors, Champion House, Surat with a total of 120 points. The Victor Luderam prizes. Individual champion boys is Mahir Thain from the Surat House, and the individual champion girls Dia Lunagaria, Surat House. Thank you, sir.
May I request our Honorable Chief Guest to address the gathering and declare the annual Athletic Meet 2023.
Our esteemed Board of Trustees, His Highness Maharaja Rahul, Shri Vijayaraj Singh Ji of Bhavnagar, Thakor Saheb, Shri Kirti Kumar Singh Ji of Lathi, Thakor Saheb, Shri Jitendra Singh Ji of Muri, Rani Saheb Rajkot, Rani Saheb Lathi, Rani Saheb Virpur, respected Principal Shri Yash Saxena Ji, Bursar, Shri Ambika Pratap Singh Ji Jadeja, Proctor, Shri Devendra Singh Ji Jadeja, Head Academics for Boys, Shri Vinu Pala, Head Academics for Girls, Shri Keuri Gohil, Dean Sports, Shri Bhanu Pratap Singh Ji Wala, Director Sports, Shri Mahendra Singh Ji Chauhan, Victor Ludoram 2012-13, Kamakshi Devi Gohil, Present Victor Ludoram, Mahir Fan, Ya Lunagarna, teachers, staff, students, boys and girls, parents, alumni, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Rajkumar College, Rajkot, the first historic and heritage educational institution on the soil of this country, installed and established in the year 1870, has gone a long way in strengthening his infrastructure from boarding houses, turf ground for football, hockey, separate wing for girls, shooting range, tennis courts, cricket nets, to squash courts, etc. The motto of Rajkumar College has always been to produce leaders, to imbibe qualities of sportsmanship, commitment, truthfulness, and work towards the overall development of students, may it be academics, sports, and co-curricular activities. I am extremely happy to be present here today along with the Board of Trustees, parents, alumni, and distinguished guests to witness the live band, the pipe and drums band of the girls of Rajkumar College, which is not only a pride for this institution, but it is a pride for the entire country, India. To witness the parade of different contingents, to see the Victor Lodorum lighting, Isika, the flame that holds high the flag of Rajkumar College, Rajkot, to see the annual events like 200 meters, 100 meters, 50 meters for boys and girls, the relays of 400 meters and 200 meters, coupled by martial art display and tug of war and the lemon and spoon race. It has been splendid to have the students, the parents, the teachers under one roof to celebrate the annual athletic meet 2023-24. I, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, express my innate desire to extend, further, strengthen, and invigorate the infrastructural facilities and improvements like heating of the swimming pool, relaying of the cricket ground that you see here today, and revival of gymnastics, which was a very important component of Rajkumar College in the past, and also introduce new sports like horse riding and equestrian sports, roller skating and blading, etc. in the next academic session. The next academic session of 2024-25 will also see a great impetus and a thirst in the different sports and games for the students by introducing new qualified sports coaches wherever required to enable the students to excel, shine, to be proficient and skillful in their respective games. I am very happy to announce that in the national squash competition, our Rajkumar College girl, Maheshwari Bajana, took second position representing IPSC schools at Pune on 9th of January. It gives me great pride that for many consecutive years, our pipe and band drums of girls took the first position in the country. And it also takes me pride to say that in this coming academic session, wherein I have had talks with the principal and with the Board of Trustees, that for the allied cricket legacy schools in the country, the Doon School, the Mayo College, the Delhi College, Sindhya School, and Rajkumar College, Raipur, along with Rajkumar College, Rajkot, will become the host in inviting all these schools over here for the cricket matches to come in the coming year. And such competitions will go and be a regular part of our calendar every year, wherein the Rajkumar College Rajkot can host for the first year, and in the coming subsequent years, other schools and colleges will also host us. It also is a matter of great importance that today in this athletic meet, wherein I congratulate the outstanding boys and girls who have represented their houses, taken prizes and awards. And sports is such an essential component that it teaches you to overpower, overtake, and overcome in comparison to the results of the previous year. Overpower, you are generating more power than what you had the last year. Overtake, in this competitive age, you learn to overtake your competitors. Overcome, despite what? Despite all adversities, you are overcoming and managing people and situations. And hence, sports is an essential part for students' overall growth. It is very aptly said that I would rather regret the risks that never worked out rather than the challenges that I have never taken in life. and the chances that I have never taken in life. Age is not a barrier, it's a limitation you put on your mind. When you see an athlete running on the athletic tracks, you see him or her pushing to conquer a seemingly inhuman feat is inspiring in itself. An athlete can never run with money in his pockets. He would run with hope in his heart and dreams in his head. Always work hard, never give up, and fight till the last, because it's normally never really over until the whistle blows. Courage, sacrifice, determination, diligence, commitment, enthusiasm. These are all the fine ingredients that make a sportsman. You are born to be a player. You are meant to be here. The moment is yours. It is important, and the biggest asset is not our physical ability. It is the mental ability. And hence, I congratulate all the boys and girls who have participated with the heart and soul into it. And I'm quite sure that in the coming times, when sports will be followed up very aggressively, when all the boys and girls will get immense facilities of all games that you select, and we will be working towards getting more and more medals on the national front also. I also am very thankful and grateful to our principal, Shri Yash Saxena ji, for the teachers and staff, for the continuous support, concern, and wholeheartedly working towards the overall development of the students, boys and girls of Rajkumar College, Rajkot. Last but not the least, the most awaited Ram Mandir, which was under construction in Ayodhya, is due to open on 22nd of January 2024. And it will be opened by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Bhai Modi, the state-of-art temple in Ayodhya, the birthplace of Sri Ram and the most pious place in the world. In the presence of the religious heads, chief ministers, governors, foreign dignitaries, and distinguished guests, we are going to witness the Pran Pratishtha Mahotsav of Sri Ram Lala, and the world is going to witness it. The Ayodhya is going to be lit with lights of happiness, bliss, peace. And I'm very happy to say that the students, boys and girls of Rajkumar College, teachers, staff will rejoice and celebrate the Pran Pratishtha Mahotsav of Sri Ram Lala. And it is said that આ પ્રાણ પ્રતિષ્ઠા એ માત્ર આપણા રાષ્ટ્રનું ગૌરવ નથી. આ પ્રાણ પ્રતિષ્ઠા મહોત્સવ રામલાલાનું એ એક વિશ્વનું એક ગૌરવ છે. એટલું જ નથી, પણ સમસ્ત બ્રહ્માંડ એની અનુભૂતિ કરે છે. એ પ્રતીતિ આપણે બધા કરીએ છીએ. સમસ્ત બ્રહ્માંડ અનુભૂતિ કરે છે. And as a result, I would like to declare 22nd January 2024 as a school holiday of Rajkumar College, Rajkot. And we all will rejoice. And I will request all the students to see the opening of the Ram Mandir by way of television channels, by different digital platforms, and also lit diyas at the prescribed auspicious time as per the guidelines of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi to honor his sentiments. And all the students, teachers and staff will seek the blessings of Sri Ram for our success, peace and happiness. Thank you. Jai Mataji, Vande Mataram, Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you so much, sir. It was truly inspiring. Before we wind up the program, I would like to invite our respected principal, Mr. Yash Saxena, to provide his precious feedback and propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Your Highness. Ladies and gentlemen, our revered chief guest, His Highness Saheb of Rajkot, President, Board of Trustees, His Highness of Bhavnagar, Saheb of Lati, Saheb of Muri, Rani Sahib of Rajkot, Rani Sahib of Lati, Miss Kamakshiba Goel, honorable members of the founding houses and their families, old boys and girls, esteemed guests, parents, staff, and my dear students. It is my proud privilege to extend the word of thanks. I'm truly grateful to our chief guest who have graced the occasion with his benign presence. We are honored indeed, Your Highness. I would like to extend my gratitude to our worthy board members, founding houses, and their families. They have always been supporting and constant guiding light to us. A special thanks to our Victor Rudrong 2012-2013, Ms. Kamakshiba Goel, our special invitee, to have made it to this occasion. Rajkumar College has always cherished its rich legacy of sports and continues to strive for excellence. Heartfelt gratitude to all the young, old boys and girls, as I always address them in my written communication. I always call them young, old boys and girls, who are present here for your worthy presence and being a part of our celebrations. Thank you so much, dear parents. You have always been supportive in all our endeavors. Congratulations to all the winners of today and compliments to all the participants. To us, all of you are winners. My compliments to my dedicated team of teachers and staff at RKC for having toiled very hard all these days to make this event a spectacular and a successful one. My dear boys and girls, you have been great enough to display true sportsmanship all this while. Well done. But I would like to make a special mention, as I just said, we are continuously being proud of our girls' band, NCC contingents, and today, the officials of the athletic meet. Very well done, boys and girls. I would fail in my duties entirely if I do not acknowledge the effort of our thighs and veins at school. It is their hard work which is realized in this grand show today. Ladies and gentlemen, I would end with a quote of Aristotle. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is thus not an act, it's a habit. On behalf of the RKC fraternity, I wish you all and your loved ones a very happy Makar Sankranti. Jai Hind, Vande Bharat.
Thank you, sir.
I declare the annual athletic meet 2023-24 closed.
Thank you, sir.
शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाए तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Vishram.